Georgie and Mandy's Once Marriage episode 14 demonstrates that Dale and Meemaw's relationship isn't as stable as it once appeared, even though young Sheldon seems to set them up for success in the future. June Squibb played Sheldon's loving Meemaw in The Big Bang Theory, however her partner Dale was not mentioned. Dale and Meemaw appeared to be happy together in the Young Sheldon conclusion, but it's possible that they split up in the years that followed before an elderly Meemaw was featured on The Big Bang Theory. Between the conclusion of Young Sheldon and the start of The Big Bang Theory, they would undoubtedly not be the only pair to experience a significant off-screen transformation. A piece of mythology that was disclosed in The Sibling Realignment, episode 23 of season 11 of The Big Bang Theory, is the source of the title of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Georgie, Sheldon's older brother, casually brings up his ex-wife on that outing. Georgie and Mandy appear to be a happy married couple in the conclusion of Young Sheldon. Therefore, figuring out what caused the pair to split up is a major part of the spin-off's attractiveness. Similarly, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage already provides one possible explanation for Dale's absence from The Big Bang Theory, even though Dale and Meemaw appeared to be completely stable and content in Young Sheldon's conclusion. Just a few months after being jailed for operating an illegal gambling room, Georgie and Mandy learn in episode 14, A Sportsbook and a Breakup, that Meemaw is back to her old ways and operating an illicit sportsbook gambling racket. In A Sportsbook and a Breakup, Dale breaks up with Meemaw after learning of her dishonesty and dangerous actions. Dale, who is crying, begs Meemaw to return him to the laugh track's bursts of laughter at the end of the episode. The spin-off, however, fails to acknowledge that Dale was correct to end their relationship based on Meemaw's unwavering attitude in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. His reaction made logical because Meemaw's family nearly disintegrated due to her previous illicit gambling ring, and he shouldn't have given in so quickly after their split. Before reconciling, Dale and Meemaw didn't talk about any of their relationship issues, from the betrayal of trust to the dangerous sportsbook plan itself. One could argue that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage should treat their relationship with a little less seriousness than Georgie and Mandy's eponymous union because they are not the show's major characters. They still play important roles in the sitcom series, though, so if Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is to revive the older couple, they should have a plot that treats them fairly. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage revolves around McAllister Otto, but the Young Sheldon spinoff still has time for Mary, Meemaw, and Missy to make frequent appearances. One of the first episodes of the spinoff to concentrate mainly on Meemaw was A Sportsbook and a Breakup, and it was intriguing to observe how her relationship with Mandy harmed Mandy's relationship with Georgie. When Mandy began working on Meemaw's dangerous sports betting business, she became more casually dishonest with her husband. She invested in promised wealth and forgot to keep Georgie informed. Dale and Meemaw's relationship served as a grim reflection of Georgie and Mandy's possible future, even though they didn't ultimately have a significant argument over the sportsbook in the episode. Meemaw and Dale's brief split served as a sobering reminder that not every relationship is a suitable match for the two of them after Georgie's visit from George Sr. in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, which reminded him of the need of relaxation. Prior to Meemaw's incarceration, Dale and Meemaw were in a far worse state of health in Young Sheldon. Since Meemaw obviously didn't learn anything from her imprisonment in Young Sheldon's last season, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage demonstrated that Dale and Meemaw aren't as terrific of a match as I had assumed. At first, Meemaw seemed humbled by her community service and seemed to understand that committing another dangerous transgression could put her relationship with Dale in jeopardy and land her in jail. However, when Dale confronts Meemaw at a motel at the end of A Sportsbook and a Breakup, she doesn't even offer an apology for the plot. Dale lacks the maturity to set a hard limit and quit their relationship because Meemaw doesn't appear to want to stop her dangerous gambling scam, even if it means losing her. Because of this, even if their Young Sheldon ending seemed hopeful, the pair now has the most blatantly problematic relationship in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.